You won't believe how a man with no legs became one of the deadliest fighter pilots in history. This is the story of Douglas Bader, the moment that redefined what it means to be unstoppable. It began with a tragic accident in 1931, when Bader, then a young RAF officer, crashed his plane during a reckless stunt. Both of his legs were amputated below the knee. Doctors told him he'd never fly again, but they didn't know Douglas Bader. Here's what makes this story truly inspiring. Not only did he learn to walk on prosthetics, but he also fought tooth and nail to return to active duty, even though the RAF initially refused him. As World War II broke out, Bader begged for another chance to serve. Despite skepticism from superiors, he proved himself by mastering advanced aerial maneuvers, something many doubted was possible without legs. People called him crazy, but Bader pushed through every obstacle with sheer grit. By 1940, he was leading squadrons into battle, racking up victories while defying gravity and expectations. But success wasn't guaranteed. In August 1941, disaster struck. During a dogfight over France, Bader's plane collided with an enemy aircraft, sending him spiraling toward the ground. And the craziest part? When captured by German forces, they couldn't believe their prisoner was the legendary legless ace they'd heard so much about. Finally, after months of interrogation and imprisonment, the world witnessed history. Despite being held captive, Bader continued to inspire resistance. He repeatedly escaped POW camps, forcing the Germans to confiscate his prosthetics just to keep him contained. It wasn't easy. He endured harsh conditions and constant surveillance. But his defiance made him a symbol of hope for Allied forces. But this wasn't just about one man's heroics. It was the beginning of a legacy that reminded us all what courage looks like. Douglas Bader proved that limitations are only real if you let them define you. His story teaches us that true strength comes from within, and that nothing can ground an indomitable spirit. What's your favorite story of resilience and bravery? Share it in the comments below. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others. Let's keep these incredible stories alive.